welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be all about how to lose weight fast. It's just some easy tips and tricks and things that I know have worked for me in the past. I know for a lot of us losing weight can be really hard, and now that it's the summertime, especially, you know, we want to look good in our bikinis and we want to feel good about ourselves. So I'm just going to give you guys 10 tips and tricks to kind of losing weight fast. Now obviously not all these things are going to work like this, but these are definitely things that are going to help speed up the process if you are trying to lose weight. I know for me personally, when I was getting ready to go on my cruise a few months ago, I found out very last minute. So these are kind of things that I do like if I know I don't have a lot of time to lose weight. So that being said, let's jump on into it. Okay, so tip number 1 is don't drink your calories. This is something that I really transitioned into when I was in middle school. And I was really trying to lose a lot of weight, and I found that like one of the biggest things that helped me was to kind of cut out any sugary drinks, which means soda, anything basically like fruity, so I don't know, like fruit punch, lemonade, just basically anything that has calories. And so I pretty much only drink water. So if I go out to a restaurant, I always get a water with lemon, and just kind of cutting down on those sugary drinks, you're going to cut down on a lot of calories. You can save those calories for something that you would rather spend them on. So like personally me, I'd rather save my calories for like a little dessert, like a little piece of chocolate or something, or a little bit more dinner than normal. So I'd rather save my calories than waste them on a soda. And a lot of times those drinks have a lot of sugar in them, so that's going to help, you know, build fat, and we're trying to stop that. So definitely cut out any sugary drinks and save those calories for something better, like some fruit or more protein at night for dinner, something like that. Tip number 2 is to not eat out as much. This is something really hard because I know I used to like love going out with my friends all the time, but if you're the one that's cooking your own food, you really know what's going into it. So like what oils you're using or seasoning, and a lot of times when you go out to eat, even though it will say how many calories, you don't really know like for sure if that's specific or not, you know what I'm saying? So I always find it's best to kind of prepare your own food. Maybe you can start meal prepping. That's something that I know really works for people. And I also find that when I go out to eat, I'm more tempted to kind of eat something that I shouldn't be, because you know, you see pretty pictures of food and you're like, oh, that looks so good. But when you're preparing your own food, I feel like you kind of like put more thought into what's going into your body. So I totally recommend making your own food. Okay, tip number 3 is to introduce some green tea or tea into your diet. And I prefer to do it right when I wake up in the morning. So I know when I'm trying to cut some pounds, right when I wake up, I like to make myself a green tea. And what the tea is going to do is it's going to help boost your metabolism. So you're going to burn some more calories. If you plan to work out, you'll burn more calories than you normally would. So just that tea in the morning or throughout the day sporadically is really, really good. Okay, tip number 4 is one of my favorites, and it's basically to drink a glass of water about 20 to 30 minutes before you eat. And I know that sounds crazy and you hear everyone say that, but it really does work. So a lot of the times when you feel like you're hungry, you're really just thirsty. So if you take the time before you eat your meal, like 30 minutes before, to chug a glass of water, okay, not chug, but drink a glass of water, a lot of the times you're really just thirsty and you didn't realize it, so you aren't as likely to eat as much afterwards. So definitely try it. I find that it works for me, and I feel like I don't end up eating as much. Okay, tip number 5 is definitely one that I find really works for me. So I like to actually get my workout done in the morning. So a lot of the times I'll set my alarm early if I'm working, and I'll go to the gym and work out for at least 30 minutes, do some cardio, or an hour if I have the time. I like to do cycling classes if I get the chance. But I find that working out is a lot better to do in the morning than at night, and I'll tell you guys why. So I find that if I work out in the morning, my body just feels a lot better instantly. Actually, I feel more awake. I feel like I'm wanting to move around more, so I'm probably burning more calories throughout the day than I realize. But not just that, I feel like I really am more cautious about what I'm putting into my body when I work out in the morning. Like I said, I feel so much more healthier and alive and awake, and I definitely feel like I'm more cautious of what I'm throwing in my body. So I just find that working out in the morning is better than working out at night. Okay, my next tip is to ditch the scale, and this is something that I've noticed has really helped me. So a lot of the times I used to just weigh myself every morning and write down my weight when I was like, you know, trying to lose weight super fast, and I found that I'd be really discouraged if I like gained a pound or didn't lose anything. I was really discouraged, and it really affected my workouts and like what I was doing throughout the day. Then I would get really upset and depressed, and then I would fall back into like my bad eating habits and stuff. So I find that if I don't weigh myself, I actually end up losing more weight because I'm not really so cautious about like the number on the scale, more cautious about like, you know, doing everything that I want to do and like making myself feel better. Does that make sense? I know that sounds weird, but just ditch the scale. And like if you do want to see how much you weigh, do it like twice a month. Don't do it every day. Like that was my biggest mistake when I was trying to lose weight. Okay, so my next tip would be to pack your own snacks. And a lot of the times if I'm at work or school or whatever and I find myself like getting a little bit hungry and I don't have anything with me, obviously I'm likely to go and get some Starbucks or go in the vending machine and get something that necessarily isn't the best for me. So what I like to do is actually keep like some granola bars in my backpack or my bag, or just like something healthy, like healthy snacks, something quick like an apple, banana, just so that way I'm not tempted to go and get something that I probably shouldn't be eating. But definitely just keeping around healthy snacks, whether it's in your bag, in your house, I just feel like it makes a big difference and you're less likely to go and put something in your body that you probably shouldn't be. Okay, the next tip is to increase your protein intake. So if you're someone who defines that they're not eating a lot of protein throughout the day, I definitely recommend reconsidering what you're putting in your body. It's really important to get that protein. So a lot of the times I get my protein in mostly in lunch and dinner. I really don't have that much protein for breakfast unless I make eggs or something, but it's really important to have that protein, whether it's a protein shake or chicken. It's going to give you a lot more energy, so if you're going and working out, you're going to probably burn more calories and you'll have more energy to do so. And by putting protein in your body, you're more likely to burn fat. Okay, the next thing is to get rid of the grains that you're eating. So a lot of times we eat a lot of carbs, whether it's pasta, bread. I know I personally love carbs, but if I'm trying to cut weight fast, carbs are really not my best friend. What carbs are going to do is they're going to turn into stored fat overnight, and it's going to make you look bloated, and it's going to obviously contribute to your fat in your body. So I like to try and cut out as many carbs as I can. Now obviously you don't need to cut out every carb. I still love granola bars and stuff like that, but you definitely don't want to take in as many as you normally would. Definitely supplement it, like I said, with protein, some fruit, something healthy, and it's definitely going to help you get rid of some of that fat in your body. Okay, and then my next piece of advice, guys, is to take your time when you're eating. This is something that I still struggle with. Whenever I have like a plate of food in front of me, I just like... But the truth is, if you take your time to eat your food, you're less likely to... Your body has more time to tell you that it's full, so if you're just shoving food down your mouth, your body doesn't really have that time to like let you know that you're not hungry anymore. So just take your time when you're eating, and you most likely won't end up eating everything that's on your plate. Definitely a big tip. I know it helped me. I'm really sorry about that landscaping in the background, guys. I do apologize. This is like one of the only times I'm able to sit down and film, and of course they are mowing the lawn outside. I hope this video was helpful, and I hope it's going to help you guys shred some pounds. Whether you're going on vacation or you're trying to get back in shape for back to school, let me know down below what you guys are trying to lose weight for. As always, if you guys are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe down below. It means the world to me, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye!